look. Alright. I'm ready.
Okay. So hey guys, so today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I have Jen here. So today we're gonna be doing the and Friends edition. It's like a game. So the instructions are sit facing one another within a foot distance between you. Choose 12 decks, 12 random cards from the deck. So the deck's right here. We already chose 12. Take 30 seconds to relax and look at one another.
Yikes.
Person 1 begins by asking, person 2 answers their question, continue back and forth throughout all the questions. So these are like deep questions. We read a few of them already. So hopefully like we don't cry or anything like that. Yeah. Especially like since it's a friend edition, it's pretty gonna be
pretty deep.
Deep.
Yeah.
The skin deep. That's what it's called, is the skin deep.
Yeah.
But okay. You wanna start first? Or
that's the question.
Okay.
In what ways this is a good one. In what ways do you feel we've grown apart?
When we like graduated and everything like that, you moving away, all that.
Yeah.
That was like stressful. Like I was like, oh my gosh, Jen, no. But yeah, I feel like that was when we grown apart, but we back and we better than ever. What's up?
I feel like we grew apart when I moved. Like we didn't really talk.
Like we tried talking, but it was just like so hard. Because I was like, I don't like talking to people that
and I don't
so
like
far
talking
away
on the phone. So it's like
yeah.
Okay, go.
Describe the first time you had a crush on someone.
The first time.
That's a thing. That's way back.
The first time.
Oh, I remember.
The first time? I don't know when was the first one. Dang.
Well, the beginning.
At the beginning. I had this crush. I had this huge crush on this guy in middle school. He was mad ugly. But I don't know why I liked him. Because he was really nice to me. He is so nice. I was like, oh my god, he's so sweet. But it turned out he wasn't that sweet. Anyway. Okay, describe your first crush.
Mine was, oh my gosh, I can remember like it was yesterday. It was, that was actually the first time I got like a kiss on the cheek by a boy. That was like... His name was Jose. He had gray eyes. Oh my gosh, he was gorgeous. Gray eyes.
He's low-key Sabrina the cat. So
he was Rican. All the girls were like, they're like, oh my gosh, like he's so crazy. But I was like, yo, like we Rican, so we crazy anyway. So like it didn't matter to me. And then like on the bus, before I left.
Delilah, I hope you're listening.
Yo, stop playing.
We better search him.
But she knows about it too. she told me about it. But my best friend at the time, Katia, you remember? I told Katia. We were just in the bus and we were talking, and I was about to leave, and then next thing you know, they were like, oh, I was like, oh, it's not bad if a boy kisses you on the cheek, da, 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 da. And they were like, oh yeah, really, go tell Jose to come here and kiss you. And I was like, okay. I was like, Jose, right here. And he was like, and I was like, see, it's not bad. And then I was like, okay, bye. I was like, go, do it again. And then he did it again, and then that was it. And then we left, and my mom found out. Shoot, not happy. Because I was like, that was 5th grade, you know? So I was like, hermanita. But yeah.
Dang, sis.
Yeah.
How do you hope our relationship will change in the next 10 years? I think the next few years, but 10 years. We'll be
married.
30.
Hopefully,
we'll be like 30, basically.
Yeah, hopefully we'll both be married. We'll both have a few kids. So that way we can like, that's the plan, that's the goal. So our kids can be friends and be like, keep it going, you know? Like, especially like the birthday parties.
Come to my wedding.
Go to your wedding.
Be one of my brides. Will you be one of my brides?
Yeah, I'll be one of your bridesmaids. Aww. You too?
Yeah.
Aww. Okay, but yeah, that's where I see it. And of course, you know, growing in God.
Yeah. Imagine our ministry in 10 years, like our ministry.
I know where God is going to take us. Wow, it's going to be crazy.
We're going to be singing. We're preaching.
Amen. Amen. Like what guys did you?
Okay, my turn. My turn? Oh, your turn.
Go. No, you
I just answered it. I just said my ministry.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm trying to go. I was trying to go again. I'm like,
If you could choose 3 people to share an intimate meal with, who would it be and why?
Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Say now. Come on now.
It was kind of long. I had to remember it.
I think I would definitely choose Jesus as number 1.
Amen.
Because it's Jesus. Like, I'm trying to have dinner with you, Jesus. I'm trying to get to know you. Well, I already know you,
I
but
want
you
to
know.
know you. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yes. If I would pick Jesus, I would pick my mom. You know, it's always nice to have that one-on-one.
Yeah.
Jesus, my mom. Who else? And my husband.
Jesus is my number 1. I would probably have to say my mom because she's like been there for me through everything.
Thanks.
Yeah. And I'd probably have to say Tati.
Really?
Yeah. Like that's like even though she gets on my nerves, like that's my sister. That's my blood. I love her to death. I can't tell her that though because then she's gonna be all, aww, and then I'd be like,
You heard it here.
She probably won't see this.
Probably. She's like, okay. Listen, so I already know. What is the strongest common value of ours that connects us?
Our deep conversations,
Of course.
because we always like in the beginning, like it was on the it started on the- in the beginning, but it was on the phone all the way up to being on voice recording on WhatsApp. It was like
voice record
like 14 minutes long was probably our longest one
Really?
ever. I was like, oh my gosh.
For real.
But yeah, that's like everything.
Yeah.
That deep conversation.
For real.
And we still have them today too. So
We'd
it's
be
like,
talking
yeah.
before this video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what connects us basically is God. Like,
Yeah.
besides,
Amen.
I mean, yeah, that we're connected, but like we're connected because like it's so crazy, you know, like that we both were like not Christian, and then we're both Christian together,
Yeah.
you know. So it's like,
And we were in the same school too, and we didn't even like notice each other.
Yeah, so it's just crazy. Like God brings us together.
Yeah.
So yeah. My turn. Your turn.
I don't even remember anymore.
Yeah, your turn.
What do you think is the hardest thing about the choices I've made? Papa, it's getting real now.
I think that the hardest thing.
Oh, I have to think about yours. This is hard, you see?
The hardest things about. Read it again.
What do you think is the hardest thing about the choices I've made?
For me, the hardest thing about the choices that you've made was seeing you be hurt. Like, because through the choices that you made, like, even though I told you not to make the choice, like, I would always say, like, don't do it, like, let it go, like, just don't do that. Like, you still would do it because, you know, that's where your heart was at, which is fine. I think I'm all over the team. Because that's where your heart was at, which is fine. But, like, in the end, like, it hurt me to see you hurt. So, I was like, the hardest part of it.
Yeah. So, sorry guys, we had to come back and, like, fix the lighting because it was messed up. But, okay. What do you think is the hardest thing about the choices you've made? Oh my gosh, dude. What do you think? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I can't think.
Come on, you have to think of something.
I don't know because you don't. I feel like you don't do anything like bad, like
What do you think is my mission in life?
to reach heaven. Alaba.
That's it. I mean, what it is. Hallelujah.
Have a good
Gloria.
career
Yes, it is.
and everything like that. Have a good
I think your
career.
mission.
Family.
I think your mission.
Mine.
Your mission in life. Like your mission. Like your mission.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Trying to reach deep in
I'm
yourself.
scared.
You should be. Anyway, I think your mission in life is to just reach souls and like. I think you have like a very. You already know this. I said see a lot, but you have a very like. How do I say it? Like a very. Like a golden heart. So like I think with that, like God has given you that golden heart for you to reach other people and like give the love of Christ to those people that have never had that. You know, those people that like are children that never had love in their families and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your mission in life, I think.
Oh. Yours is to preach the word, of course. Yo, we did that the other day.
I know, we're like 1, 2, 3. But yeah.
Shay.
Shay.
She. What do you think we get? Why do you think we get along so well?
Okay. So I think we get along well is because the reason we get along well is because we have like the same mindset. Like
Yeah.
we're focused on the things above, the things of the Lord. Higher calling, hallelujah. You better be there.
22, 23.
On Friday we'll have
Flyers about to be up, right? Snap with me. Okay, disappear. Okay.
I think that we have the same mindset, our mindset on the things of above. And we just connect, like we've been there for each other since the beginning of high school, so we're cool like that.
Yeah, same thing, but like, especially like helping each other out when we're down and everything like that. That's like the biggest thing, like that helps us like grow together because we know what each other has been through and everything. So if somebody's like treating us differently, like we know and we tell each other like, oh, you don't deserve this, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was just reading that in the Bible yesterday. It was saying like we need each other. Like the Bible, like Jesus doesn't call us to walk alone, but He calls us to walk with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, amen. What's my sisters in Christ? Amen.
Amen. If you could have any job in the world, what would it be and why?
If I could have any job, any job. If I could have any job in the world, I think I would be a teacher.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like I have the heart for it. Like I just want to help others. Like I just want to help kids. Like that.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Like that's like my thing. Like I just want to, like even older kids. Like my mission. I think that's my life mission, to like help others. But like I think like I have a special place for kids, as you can tell from the bloopers. But like I just love kids, and I feel like through me being Christian, I can reach a lot more people, and help kids that don't have any anyone there for them, I think I would be a teacher. I always wanted to be a teacher. I still do. How about you?
I'm gonna be the founder of McDonald's. Like, nah, but all seriousness, you already know.
McDonald's.
I'll be the highest photographer ever. Videographer, photographer.
If anything in
the world, I would want to be the
serious?
highest. Like, I would want to know all the skills, Photoshop, everything. Like, if I just had all of them skills and traveling the world, getting paid to travel around the world and take pictures, like, that would be legit the best job I could ever have. Because number one, I'm traveling the world. Number two, I'm capturing it. You're right, of course. There's gonna be different churches when I go, like.
You're right.
So missionary trips, I could go on. We could go on missionary trips, and we could that could be like what I can do: take pictures, take videos, all that stuff.
I'm so sorry. I'm freaking out.
I'm hot.
Oops. Anyway.
Okay.
If you had 3 years left to live, what would you do? What would you be doing differently? Differently. What would you do differently?
So like
3
let's change
years.
this. Yeah. Seek God more than ever before, especially since I know that I only have a limited time.
Yeah.
Spend it also with time, like with loved ones and everything like that. Especially like knowing me, I'll be like, oh my gosh. But that's honestly crazy. Like I would be happy because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna see the love of my life, Jesus.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like you're leaving your loved ones behind,
That's
like
crazy.
especially like your family and like that's crazy. I'm like, ayunar y orar, like that's just like my go-to. But Yeah, and just like live every moment like it's the last, you know. Like technically we gotta do that now because like tomorrow's not promised, but at the same time, like, you know.
Yeah.
Just live life to the fullest. That's crazy. That's wow.
Right, that's crazy. I think for me, what I would do differently is I mean, I already do. You know, like, I feel like, what would I do differently? I feel like I would just try to, like, not be afraid, like, of the ifs, and just do it. You know, like, sometimes we're held back, like, what if this, what if that we, like, kind of hold ourselves in this little box, and we just, like, you know, keep ourselves, like, I can't do that, or I can't do that, because we're scared. I feel like differently, because I don't do that now. But I feel like differently, I would just do things out of my box and be like, just live my life to the fullest. And
like, I feel like experience stuff more. Like,
not being scared.
Like roller coasters, like I would be like, let me experience that.
I'm so
jumping out of an airplane, let me experience that.
You can experience that yourself.
Or like swimming with dolphins, let me experience that.
I'll experience that.
Yeah, but like traveling more too, especially. But yeah.
Right, my turn again. When was the last time you cried?
Oh, yesterday. No. When was the last time I cried? This is a good question. This is for us. Like,
because if you don't know us, we love to cry.
We love crying. It helps us like
live, function, be happy, be at peace with it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know it was recent. Obviously. What was it? I think it was on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? I think it was. I just know that it was. Me and my mom were like having this conversation and stuff like that, and like me and my sister were talking in the car, and like we never talk in the car at all. Like we do not talk to each other. We never have a deep conversation at all. Like it's been a long time. So we had that. And next thing I know, I was just like crying. I was like, God, like, you know their hearts, you know everything about them. Like, you know, I want them to be saved. Da, 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 da. Like, I was like, it's hard and everything like that, being the only Christian in the family. But I know that I have to fight for them. And I know that, you know, like, you have a plan. Like, you already told me, like, specific stuff about certain family members. And I know you're going to do it because it's going to be, it's going to come to pass, because every knee shall confess, every knee shall bow down and every tongue shall confess, like, that you are Lord. So, like, you know, but that was like when I was crying. I didn't cry because I was like whatever, but it was like in the presence of God, you know.
That's good. I think the last time, when do you come for me for help instead of your other friends?
Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I don't go to none of my friends. The first person that I want to talk to about everything is you, because I know you give the best advice. I'm sorry to the people that are out there that I love talking to Jen. She gives like the best advice. It's just like,
that's like the best compliment ever.
Honestly, like, if I have a problem, let me talk to Jen. If something's going good, let me talk to Jen. Like, it's just like, you're so supportive, and it's just like, oh my God, like, sometimes I can't wait to tell you, and like, when I'll be like, yo, Jen, like, da 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 da, and it's just like, for real, that, like, no offense to any of my friends out there, you know, I love you, but, like, I literally tell you almost everything.
That's so nice. I love you.
I love you too.
When do I come to you for help instead of my friends? I feel like I don't really come to anybody for help. You know, like, I'm not really...
Yeah, because
I don't have problems like that. Like, my problems are, like, different, you know, like...
It could be, like one thing, family issues, because, like, our
I feel like I
families
come
would
to
say,
you for family, too.
Yeah.
Like, because it's, like, you know, I feel like in that aspect, I mean, in other aspects, too, but, like, in family, like, you really understand. Because it's basically, like, the same situation.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like you always, like, no, I'd be like, Margarita, like, oh, this is going on. You're like, I know exactly what you're talking about. So I feel like...
Stuff with work sometimes, too.
Stuff with work, stuff with family. Like, just a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, I don't really go to anybody. First, I go to Jesus. But saying that. But I try to. But, I feel like I don't really have anyone specific that I go to like first or second like on purpose. It's just like
It just
whoever's
happens.
there. You
Yeah.
know, like if I'm talking to you at the moment that something's happening, then I'll tell you. If not, then I'll just tell you later. If like there's something that I need to tell you, then I'll just tell you. You know, but like not in a specific order.
Gotcha. What's something you like me to forgive you for that I'm not aware of?
No! That's crazy. Hold on, I need to read that.
Reread it.
What's something you'd like me to forgive you for that I'm not aware of? You better start thinking because I want to get
I don't know.
something I want you to forgive me for that you're not aware of.
That birthday party.
No, I was actually gonna say that.
Really?
Yeah, because I actually feel like every time like you say like that your mom doesn't like me because of that, I always feel bad because I'm like I really like
You want me to be honest?
what?
I cried on my birthday that day.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
because
so
never-
sorry.
It's fine. It's over with now.
No,
like,
but still like
it's just like
That's-
now it's like honestly, I feel like I don't want to celebrate my birthday anymore because every year it's with somebody different, and I'm just like I just want somebody to stay and like celebrate with me throughout the years. Like that's like it was Julia 16,
yeah.
JC and Alex when I was 17, 18 was with Michelle, 19 was with Lexi, and now 20. I'm like I don't want to celebrate my birthday because it's whatever at this point. I'm like, ugh.
No, we're gonna celebrate your birthday. But I'm sorry, like
You're fine.
No,
I forgive
like,
you. Like that's so long
like,
ago. How long
yeah,
ago?
but still, like that's something that like even like your mom still holds on to that. Like that's something like even though I don't remember it, like I really don't remember that like that day or anything. Like I don't remember the situation or anything.
Mm.
But I still always feel bad about it because I'm like now, like me now, like I would never do that to you. You know,
Yeah.
like, you know that. But yeah, I feel like that. And then what else would I want you to forgive me for that you don't?
I don't know, man. Like I'm trying to think too.
I feel like
Oh, I know. I think I know.
I don't know. I think that's it.
I think I'm like always not like pushing you away. Like
Mm.
always. I always do that. I think it's just like especially you. Like you're always there, and I'm pushing. I do it all the time. I don't know why I do, but I'm always pushing the people away that care the most, and that's my problem.
Mm.
But like, yeah, I'm sorry for pushing you away. But you know, like my mindset and what I'm going through. So
I feel like it's true. Like you did, like when we were in school.
yeah, I did it a lot.
When we were
It
in
was
school, like
terrible.
I used to be hurt. You know, like it would hurt my feelings because I would be like I was always there for you. You know, like I would always try to be there for you. You know,
Of course.
and then
it's
like,
just,
and
me.
then when you had problems, then you would come, and then when you were fine, you would go, and it would just like I would
It was
just be
terrible.
like I mean, obviously it's over. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't care. Like
Well, now it's like you know, it's different now.
yeah,
so.
now it's different. But like yeah, in school it was rough.
Yeah.
But it's fine because I never like held on to it. I would just be like, oh, I understand. Like I'm still here whenever she.
Like I still remember like during spring break where I didn't talk to any of y'all. Y'all were just buzzing my phone and I just ignored y'all. Like I was like, it's whatever. I was like, well.
Yeah.
But I know y'all was hurt, especially you. I think oh no, because I got a new number. Like I still had the voice message that you left me when you called me. You were like, hey, I just want to know if you're okay and that I miss you. And then like, I'm always here for you. Just and then I have I think screenshots of Julia texting me. She was like, yo Mark, are you okay? Like, is everything fine?
Yeah, I feel like it was like when you were good, you were like it was like you didn't have like time for us or like it didn't matter, you know. But then when it was like something that was going on, it would be like oh. But I feel like it's good that like you know like it taught me, you know, I learned from that because it's like I learned that like Karen was saying, you know, like there's people that you have to be there for them because although like you know like what she was telling you about, you know,
giving the helping hand.
yeah, giving the helping hand. Like that's how I was. Like I'd be like, I'm here for you whenever you need me, and whenever you don't need me, like I'll still be here for you, you know. But that's fine. When were you the proudest of me?
This is good. Let me think. I have to think really good. I think I'm gonna say like when you graduated high school, because I know you were going through a tough time, especially like being over there by yourself, graduating by yourself. Like that was I know it was sad, but it was like I feel like it was hard, like extremely hard, especially like knowing that like a different day we were graduating and then you were graduating, and then like the thought about talking to like going to prom together, doing this together, graduating together and stuff like that, and it just never happened. I know like it was hard for you. Like I felt like if I was in that position, I would probably never want to go back to school. Like, legit, because I'd be like, yo, I'm graduating by myself. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? But I think that was like the proudest moment, because I know like you did it, you made it, like, you know. So
thanks. That's so sweet of you. I think my proudest moment of you was when you finally, I feel like, realized your worth. Like, I feel like there was a time where you just like I think it was God, you know, like God, like, I don't know, but like I feel like God worked in you, and you finally like realized like you're worth so much more, you deserve so much better, you know, like when you took that step and you said like I'm done, you know, like I'm like
it
done.
took me like how many tries? Multiple.
How many years?
Let's not discuss that.
But like when you decided that you were worth more than what, you know, people treated you like, then I feel like that was the most proud moment for me, because I'm like, now you can start living like a better life. Now you can start being treated better. Now you can have friends who actually love you.
Okay, so we ran out of storage on the other camera, so we had to switch to the phone. The lighting is back to being probably a little bit dark. So we pretty much finished. The experience, what would you rate it?
A 4 out of 10.
Really?
No, I would rate it, I think a 8.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
I didn't cry, so.
Yeah, you need more deep ones. But there were some good ones in there where we like,
it was good. We were like,
Yeah.
It was good, it was good.
Yeah, it was a good game. I played it good. Who should be next? Put it in the comments below.
Find out in the next video.
So make sure you guys like,
comment,
share,
thumbs
subscribe.
up.
Wow.
Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe. It's a video, you wouldn't know. It's a YouTuber, her name is Laura Lee.
Okay, why are you putting other YouTubers in my video?
Because that's what she does. Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe.
Yikes. Okay, we'll see you next time. God bless you guys.
See?
Okay, Johanny. Okay.
I love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Drop the camera. Hey, bloopers. Yeah. Come on, the battery's gonna die.
I know. Okay.
No, that's mine. You pick from your pile.
Oh, sorry.
No. Like now. Sorry.
Okay. Edit. Okay.
What are you doing? Is that describe my first kiss? Why is this in the French edition? We're keeping this in. That's your camera?
Yeah. But you can hear that, John. Like when you hear it, you can hear. That's scary. I thought that was a shot.
Girl, we're not in the hood no more, baby.
I know, but
worry.
still.
You don't gotta worry anymore.
Okay, so we're back. Sorry, there was a lighting issue, so we had to brighten up the room a little bit more. So,
yeah. Alright, so you have to answer.
8.
Shut up!
Yikes, that's not my sister to be found. Shut up.
Holy shit.
8. 9.
9. Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
Should I stop it? Until she's done.
Are you done? Continue.
Can we skip this?
Yeah.
For you.
Alright, my turn. Well, what do you think is my mission in life?
To reach heaven. Alala.
Are you serious? Hold up. Come on.
Say hi, buddy.
Some for Rizzle. Manizzle. Alright. We're back. We're back. Shut up. Don't be screaming. Yeah, for real.
Sorry, I was right.
I'm sorry. We have a lot, like, we're both in, I think. Was it 17?
Yeah, I think so. 17.
8.
What if it's backwards? Does it look backwards? Like, better?
Yeah. Yeah. We're like 71.
71.
Your wrist is big. Okay, is it my turn? Oh. What are you doing? Okay. 20. So sorry.
21.
Oh, what is Melissa?
21. Melissa, that's how you know she love you. Texting you while we're trying to make a video. Like,
I can't not reply. You know, let's go best friend.
this kid or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Where my best friend at?
Mac. Alright.
Okay.
21. Alright.
Oh my gosh, 3 little pigs in the wall.
You're so silly. Okay, say bye. Say bye. Bye.